In this video, you will learn about Sponsor Ads, which is a software which helps you to scale your Amazon business by automating your PPC campaigns. So Sponsor Ads can create your, step one, create your campaigns. It's very easy to do it. It saves a lot of time in comparison if you do it through the Amazon Seller Central account. Then Sponsor Ads will automate the optimization of your PPC campaigns, and finally you will have an analytics dashboard where you can see the performance and analyze your data. And if you would like to try Sponsor Ads, check the link below in the description. They also offer a free trial, so you have nothing to lose. Check the link below. And this video is part of the video series which we call Demo Mondays, where we for 4 years inviting software creators which are creating solutions for Amazon sellers, and we ask them to present their product just like this on the screen. So let's get to know Sponsor Ads. Hello Valeria, could you please introduce yourself and tell us what is Sponsor Ads and how does it help Amazon sellers?
Hi, thanks so much for being here today. I am CMO at Sponsor Ads, and Sponsor Ads is basically all-in-one Amazon advertising platform, which is created specifically for Amazon advertisers and Amazon sellers by Amazon sellers and by PPC specialists. So I would like to give you a little background on the company. So our team has a vast experience in Amazon advertising. Part of our team has an Amazon business themselves, and another part has been working as a PPC specialist for like years. So we ourselves have faced the complexity and the challenges of running ads on Amazon. We know how hard it might be, how frustrating it might be. And at some point, we realized that by using the power of technology and AI in particular, we can make many of those processes easier and simplify them. So this is basically why we decided to create a software. So Amazon sellers can create, optimize, and analyze their PPC campaigns with just little to no effort, really. And since our tool is based on a complex algorithm and a unique and professional campaign setup structure, the only thing that you basically need to do is just to add your information and click launch, and the rest will be taken care of.
All right, sounds great. And for what kind of Amazon sellers Sponsor Ads your product is designed for?
At Sponsor Ads, we believe that really everyone has a right to succeed on Amazon. And when we say everyone, we truly mean that. And that can make you think that our platform is basically for the beginner Amazon sellers who have no or little experience in Amazon advertisement. And you would be partially right. However, we also have quite a few advanced clients. So by everyone, we truly mean everyone. And our goal is just to make the life easier for Amazon sellers so they can focus on other more important things that they have at hand. And yeah, we also are working on a more defined solution for enterprises and agencies. So that can also be customizable, and so we can provide a customized solution for that.
All right. And for international viewers, it's always interesting to know which marketplaces your tool is covering right now, and you can also mention if you are releasing few more regions soon.
Yes, so we initially launched our software for the US marketplace. However, at this time, we are expanding to the European marketplaces as well. So by the time that our viewers watch this, it's likely that we are already offering our software for all of the European region. So they are free to just connect their account and proceed with the advertisement.
All right, sounds good. So I think it's time to jump and to see how your tool looks more or less and how people or Amazon sellers could use it.
Once an Amazon seller signs in to Sponsor Ads and connects their Sponsor Ads dashboard to their Amazon account, they see this screen with the main tools that we have. So first we have Zero to Hero, PPC automation, analytics, PPC audit, and day parting. So Zero to Hero is a software that creates semantic core and creates a campaign to be launched on Amazon. Then we see also PPC automation, which is actually optimization of the existing campaigns. We see analytics, which is self-explanatory. We also have a free tool that is called PPC Audit. Here, it allows to scan your existing campaigns and see if you have any critical mistakes that might get in the way of running an actually successful PPC campaign. And we also have a shortcut to the day parting tool, which is actually a part of PPC automation, but we know that many people would like to use it separately, so there's a little shortcut to it. You might have heard the name Zero to Hero from one of the previous demo Mondays that you had with Profit Whales, and that is not coincidence. In fact, Sponsor Ads as a company has been born and based on the Profit Whales experience and expertise. In fact, Zero to Hero itself was created within Profit Whales before we decided to separate the software into a new company and focus solely on developing it into a full-fledged automation that I will be happy to demonstrate in a minute. Let me give you a deeper look into each of these tools. Starting with Zero to Hero. So once we navigate to Zero to Hero tab on the left here, we see 3 campaign types that we can choose from. At this point, only sponsored products is available, but again, by the time our viewers watch this, it's likely that sponsored brands and sponsored display are also available, so they are just free to proceed with those. But just for the sake of the demo, I will roll in with a sponsored products campaign that is available at this moment. Another thing that I also want to mention is that we are constantly working on improving the user experience and just usability of the website. So you might see some changes in the software for the future, but those are there for you. We just try really to make the life easier and to make it as user-friendly as possible. All right, so I think one of the most common mistakes that PPC specialists or maybe Amazon sellers themselves are making is are related to the semantic core. And Zero to Hero is based on a unique and professional campaign setup technology that creates semantic core for you just using a few basic keywords. So for example, as you can see, like we only have 4 steps to create our campaign and get it launched on Amazon. So first, sure, we choose the product that we want to promote. And next, here we have a seed keywords. So the semantic core will be created based on these seed keywords. So we just add some information related to the product. We see the estimated keywords count for this campaign. Then we can choose if we want to create a portfolio for this specific campaign, use the existing one, or just get it launched as it is. Then we can choose the start date of the campaign when we want it to get launched. And after that, we can also specify the daily budget and default bid that we want to use. Also, as you can see on the right side, there is a tip for each of these fields. So if our client or Amazon seller or a PPC specialist is not exactly sure which one of these fields is responsible for, you can see some tips on the right side, or of course, you can reach out to our experts and our support team just by clicking on the chat icon on the left side. So they are always ready to help. Then after that, we have the brand settings. We add our brand name and our competitors' brand names. This is specifically for brand-related campaigns, and it will ensure that first, none of our competitors sneak in to get the sales from us, and second, so we can do the exact same thing like for them and redirect the traffic to our product instead of our competitor's product. Then we can also use existing PPC keywords if those are present in Amazon account, and we can pause existing keywords so there are no duplicates. These settings are enabled by default, but they can be changed if needed. So moving on, we have a few optional settings that are for more advanced users. So we can specify our bidding strategies, relevant keywords, negative keywords. Starting with the bidding strategy, here by default we have dynamic bids down only. So that means that Amazon will lower your bids in real time when the ad may be less likely to convert to a sale, but this also can be changed if needed. We can also adjust bids by placement. For example, if we want to get set a higher bid for top of the search or for product pages. And then we also have an option to add some more relevant keywords and negative keywords, just in case if an Amazon seller or a client really wants to specify a few very specific ones, they can be added here and they will be automatically added to the semantic core. And of course, if there is a duplicate in the existing semantic core that was created by the tool itself, it will be deleted, so there are no duplicates in the semantic core. All right. So moving on to the last step is an overview. So here we can see all of the changes, all of the settings that we set up, and we just click create. And once we click create, our campaign is loaded to the Seller Central, and it starts running on the start date that we specified. The most interesting part is that while we see all of this as a sort of one campaign, the tool actually creates up to 16 different ones for this product that we chose to promote. And all of these, once the Zero to Hero is launched, all of these campaigns are working as a single organism, covering all of the aspects that are needed for successful Amazon advertisement. Another advantage of using Zero to Hero is, as you can see, we have just created a PPC campaign in just a few minutes, while manual setup by an Amazon seller themselves or a PPC specialist might take at least a few business days. So that aspect alone saves us really a lot of time and a lot of effort when creating an Amazon PPC campaign. So you might say, like, yeah, it takes longer, but a PPC specialist would have more expertise in creating a successful campaign. But the thing is that our software is created by PPC specialists and by Amazon sellers and is based on a real experience. And not only that, Zero to Hero has already processed lots of big data, lots of information from the real Amazon accounts. We have tested it multiple times. We have tried it with our clients. We keep improving it, and we know that it actually brings result. The next tool that I would like to present to you is PPC automation. So now that we have launched our Zero to Hero campaign and it started to do its magic, we want to ensure that the result is consistently getting better. So for that, we offer PPC automation tool, which optimizes your existing advertisement for you. And this software is based on a very complex AI algorithm, and it works 24/7 and adjusts your campaigns for you to improve the performance and therefore generate more revenue for you. So let's take a look at the inside. Once we click on Setup Automation on the left side, we can choose our product from a drop-down list. For example, we have it here. And what makes automation so exciting is that it's specifically tuned to meet the seller's goals that they're trying to pursue. So here on the right side, we have a few different strategies that we can choose from. So we have AUGUSTAS targeting, we have product launch, we have organic sales growth, revenue growth, and profitable PPC. I will not go into too many details here, but there is definitely more information about each of these strategies in our help center. And of course, if you're not sure what exact strategy to choose, you can always reach out to our support team right within the dashboard and just consult and get some help on that. Okay, so once we've filled in all of the details here, not that many really, so we specify the maximum bid for a manual campaign, maximum bid for the auto campaign, and all of these are enabled by default, but they can also be customizable based on the seller's need. But usually we just recommend to keep all of them running. So once we filled in all of this information, what we do, we just click Start Optimization, and that is it. Campaign is instantly on optimization. We don't have to do anything else. The software makes the decisions and makes the adjustments based on this complex algorithm that we've spent quite a long time developing. And it is running automatically, so you do not need to do anything. And obviously that saves you a lot of time. But of course, what you can do and what you would like to do is to monitor what exact changes are being made and how they are performing. So for that, we can navigate to the Automation Report tab on the left over here. This is just created for the sake of the demo. So the design might not be perfect, but just bear with me. So all of the information about each change is stored here. So you can access it at any time. You can see whatever changes the software has made, when exactly it was made, and for which keyword it has been made. So for example, let's say we have some keyword, it's not profitable. Our software understands that it's not profitable, so it pauses it. Or maybe we increase the bid for a specific keyword to generate more clicks and get more data to see if that keyword has a potential. Or on the contrary, we can lower the bid to maximize profits if we know that that keyword is performing great. So all of this is running 24/7, nonstop. You don't have to do a thing. You can just access it from your reports tab, and you can see all of the changes that has been made. Okay, another tab that we have here is product information. So in product information, we have the list of our products, obviously. We can also categorize them by showing only like the active listings, only showing the products that are currently under optimization. It's particularly helpful when an Amazon seller has a lot of products in their account and it just keeps to keep track of everything that's going on and which products are being optimized. All right, so this is PPC automation. The next tool that I would like to present to you today is analytics. So for analytics, I will be switching to the DMA account so we have a little more interactive view. So once we are in the analytics account, we see all of these different metrics, different tabs, and I will go through all of them and I will explain what these are about in a minute. But before that, I would like to highlight that I guess all of us really know how hard it is to keep the data structured and to keep the data actually readable. And we all struggle with 1,000 different spreadsheets. It might be hard to actually synchronize the data, synchronize the information in them. And I am sure that Amazon sellers are knowing exactly what I'm talking about because that impacts business. And by having data neat and tidy, we can actually improve the workflow and have a better overall overview of the business. So that is basically why we created the analytics tool. So it can be user-friendly, it can be intuitive, it can be customizable. So as you can see here, on the left side, we have lots of different tabs. We have product with a regular view and parents view, portfolios to have the data for specific portfolios, campaigns, placement, ad groups, targeting, search terms. I will not go through all of them because they're quite self-explanatory. And for the sake of the demo, I will only focus on the basic product regular view. So here on the top, at the top side, we see all of these different metrics, which can also be represented in a graph here. So what we need to do, for example, if we want to see ACOS and we want to see CPC, for example. So once we click on them, they appear in a graph, and you can easily change that. You can customize it based on what exact information you want to get. Another great feature is that here, once we choose our tracking window here, we can see how the numbers have changed in comparison to the previous period. So for example, we had 15% less returns in comparison to the previous period. We have, like, let's say 16% decrease in total units. There's, of course, all just like, random numbers because this is a demo account, but it might be very helpful for the Amazon sellers when they're trying to actually see how their product and campaigns are performing. And another really cool thing about this analytics is that we not only include the PPC metrics here, but we also include some of the business metrics. So once you click on Add Metric here, you see this pop-up with all of the different data that you can include in your view. So also, as you can see on the top, it's separated by tabs. We have some total information, we have some organic metrics, ad metrics, metrics related to conversions, performance, and some other. And these are very helpful when we want to see how our business is performing overall, and what percentage of our sales are from the advertisement, what percentage of our sales are related to organic. So we can just add it here, and that's it. And it's all visible. We can play around with it. We can remove some of the metrics if we don't want to see them here. It's very easy for creating reports and doing lots of things. And then if we scroll down, we can also see a tablet, and we can expand it or collapse it. We can customize the columns that we want to be included here. And there are lots of, like, we also have an option to compare it with the previous period. We can filter, we can search by product, SKU, or ASIN. Lots of different things, lots of capabilities, very convenient for everyone who is dedicated to drawing insights from their data. So yes, another thing that I want to highlight about this tool is that while Amazon only provides 3 months data window, we are storing the data in a customer's account for as long as they keep using analytics. So that potentially ensures that a customer, an Amazon seller, has more data to analyze, and they can see how their business grows from not only on a quarter basis, but also, like, year by year. If they stay with sponsor ads, they can also export all of this information, download it into a CSV, Excel file, whatever is convenient to them. So all of this really helps to keep better track of their business performance. And this is what the analytic tool is about. And this was the last one that I wanted to present to you today. However, I still have a few words to say on why exactly it works. And I would love to give you a little bit more information on how exactly the software works and what principle it is based on. So again, our goal is to make Amazon advertisement clear, simple, and accessible to anyone regardless of their prior knowledge and experience. So if you are looking for a simple solution that saves time, money, effort, you are welcome to give a try to our software. But yes, however, spending time on an empty talk, I would really love to explain why exactly it works. So let's start with the semantic, right? I'm sure each seller or PPC specialist watching us right now knows how frustrating it might be to create a good semantic core. You need to take into account the details about the product, the goals, the strategy that you're trying to implement, and etc. So instead of overwhelming the seller with all of these details, we base our zero to hero campaign on a specific structure that minimizes the flaws in the semantic core. And this is the structure that you can see on the screen right now. Let me provide you with a little bit more explanation on this. So we have three main parts to the structure. It's keyword control part, growth part, and pod control part. Well, there is also a negative part to it, which implements search term isolations, ensures there are no duplicates in the keywords. But since it's kind of like a sub-campaign, we will not add it here as a separate column. So let me explain what the keyword control part helps us with. So first of all, it saves time and money on wasted ad spend by starting with the highly relevant keywords right from the beginning. So it analyzes keywords performance using our goal-based campaigns like top performing keywords, simple, other, search term campaigns, etc. So besides, it also uses keywords clustering technology that helps to measure groups of similarly worded keywords and therefore allows for an easy extension. But at this point, I feel like we might have lost some people here with all of the technical talk. But please bear with me. But then again, this is exactly why we created a software like this. So the Amazon seller would not need to go too deep into the nuances because the software does all of this on itself. Let's proceed with the growth part. So growth part ensures that you stay up to date with the market trends by utilizing keyword research campaigns like auto CTA, auto negative, broad negative, categories campaigns. It also improves and extends the brand's reach with on-brand and competing brand campaigns that are like specifically designed to target a wide variety of competitors' brands, their search terms, while also protect yours. And the last but not least, we also have pod control part. So this one makes sure that your competitors actually work in your favor. And for that, it utilizes campaigns like top competitor asins, category asins, other asins campaigns. So basically what these do is they convert their clients to yours. And it also allows to protect your own listings from competitors' influence, which campaigns like defense essence campaigns. So to make all of these parts work seamlessly, we have to use a special sort of workflow inside Zero to Hero. This is how it looks like. If you'd like, you can pause or screenshot this one to take a closer look, but I don't really want to overwhelm you with any more boring technical talk. But if you're interested, this is exactly the structure that Zero to Hero is based on. So all of this, again, is happening automatically. The only thing you need to do is enter your basic information, and then Zero to Hero follows this campaign structure to create the best performing campaign for you. So to sum it up, Zero to Hero creates a semantic core and creates a campaign on your behalf. then once that's done, you can put that campaign on optimization by using PPC automation tool. And then you can also use analytics to see how exactly your business and your advertising campaigns are performing. Again, as I mentioned before, you are free to use analytics or automation or Zero to Hero on its own, but we highly recommend using them in combination to achieve the best results. But again, it all depends on the need of an Amazon seller. So you're free to do as you like. Another really fascinating thing is that, for example, with the PPC automation tool, our AI is specifically programmed to do the work that it needs to do. So it does not need any coffee breaks. It does not need sleep. It doesn't need vacations. Its only purpose is to help you achieve better results with your advertisement. And that is the part of technology that I myself am really fond of. So it just makes life easier. And this is also what we are dedicated to providing to our clients at Sponsor Ads.
All right. Thank you very much for these insights on how your software works, and also all these graphs, which could be really useful for Amazon sellers planning their campaigns. And could you give us a glimpse of your pricing? How is it organized? If different regions are priced differently, and so on?
Yes, sure. So, for example, when it comes to Zero to Hero, it creates a campaign for one product at a time. So one campaign costs $49 setup fee, plus a few cents fees for each keyword. And for the other tools, which is PPC automation and analytics, we have a subscription-based, monthly-based subscription. So we usually recommend going with a combo one, and combo subscription allows to use both PPC automation and analytics with a reduced price. However, if needed, depending on the seller's wishes and goals, PPC automation and analytics can be also used separately. And of course, we also have a free trial for our subscription services. So our new clients can enjoy 14 days trial of using both PPC automation and analytics, just to see if they generally fancy our platform. No commitment required, no card biting required, just you can just hop on and see if you like it or not. And also, since we've started developing the software quite a lot ago, but released it to the customers quite recently, our prices are still quite low and really affordable for small businesses. However, we are also open to new ideas and new challenges. So if there is some larger business that might need a customizable solution, we are also open to discuss those. And also, as for the geolocations, when it comes to using our software, we only charge per region rather than for a particular marketplace. Thus, if any of our viewers is doing business in European marketplaces, in a few different ones, they only need to pay for the region and not for the separate marketplaces.
All right, sounds good. And can you reveal some upcoming features you're planning to implement for your users?
Yes, absolutely. So just a few days ago, we finally released the day parting tool, which is quite exciting and really allows for a lot of insights. And the next goal is, as I've already mentioned, expand our other marketplaces and also cover the sponsored display and sponsor brand campaigns, so that can be used and created and work together seamlessly. So this is our main focus for now. And also, again, as I mentioned before, we are really dedicated to make it all easier and more intuitive. So our main focus right now is on collecting feedback, really making sure that everything is working for our clients, providing them with the best support, and just keep growing.
Yeah, cool. Thank you very much, Valeria. It was nice to get introduced to sponsor ads. And
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, and those who are watching, you will find the link below to sponsor ads, to sign up and try for yourself. There is a free trial, as far as I remember. So
that is absolutely right.
And send us the feedback for the software. Thank you very much, and good luck in your business. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
If you think that sponsor ads could be a good addition to your Amazon business, check the link below and try their free trial. It's nothing to lose for you. Check the software. Maybe it will work for you, for your business, to run your advertising campaigns. And now I would like to invite you to watch a video where Guy Heretz is giving you some really good advanced tips on how you can get more profit optimizing your Amazon advertising.